Fela is a legend.
Yeah.
That one cannot be disputed.
Oh yes.
But actually, comparing Fela with Wizkid, they are two worlds apart.
This is trending news on Laveritatv. My name is Rebecca Amos. Today on Laveritatv Trending News, we are going to be sharing our opinions on the trending matters between popular music star Wizkid and Seun Kuti. We are also going to be discussing on the trending paternity test scandal between music star David Adeleke and alleged daughter Anoluwapo Michelle Adeleke. But before we begin, let's go on a break and we'll be right back.
One game in 9 states. Adekunle Komolafe Foundation presents table tennis competition for all gender live in the city of Kano, Kaduna, Niger, Nasarawa, Kwara, Ekiti, Benue, Lagos, and FCT Abuja. Grand finale in Kaduna. Prizes to be won. First place 2 million naira, second place 1 million naira, third place 500,000 naira, and other consolation prizes. Date 9th to 26th of February 2026. For registration, visit www.laveritattvproductions.com. For sponsorship, advert, and partnership, contact the following numbers. Adekunle Komolafe Foundation table tennis competition. Again, you can't miss.
Welcome back. To discuss this with me in the studio today is Mr. Abayomi Adeyemi and Miss Kende Mohammed.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much for honoring my invitation.
Yeah,
You're
thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing a lot from the both of you.
Yeah.
Okay. And now the news in detail. The most recent escalation began in early January 2026 when Seun publicly criticized Wizkid FC, the superstar's fan base, for claiming Wizkid is a modern-day Fela. The dispute escalated after videos emerged of fans targeting Wizkid's family, prompting counter-responses from both artists. Now, Mr. Abayo, what do you have to say about this whole issue between Seun Kuti and Wizkid?
First of all, I think Fela's place nobody can actually take Fela's place. He's a man that I was very, very small back then, but I grew up hearing more about Fela, experiencing one or two things about him. But also, Fela is a legend.
Yeah.
That one cannot be disputed.
Oh yes.
But actually, comparing Fela with Wizkid, they are two worlds apart. In the sense that Fela did his part for this generation, for the Gen Z generation. Wizkid is doing his part. You understand?
Yes.
So the Gen Z people know about Wizkid. They only hear about Fela.
That's
So
true.
you can't compare both. You understand?
Oh, yes.
So for you, as the son, for me, you can't tell people, okay, this is what to say about my father.
Oh, yes.
This is what you should say about him. This is how I want you to idolize him. Yes, anybody can actually compare anybody to whoever they want.
Oh yes.
The thing is what actually make Fela more relevant is people talking about him.
Oh yes.
There are a lot of people that have died and nobody remembered nor talk about. You understand? So
Yeah.
talking about Fela right now, it's putting a relevance to him because you can't talk about the bad set of people. For instance, you can't compare the bad governance without comparing it with the good person. So you must mention the good and the bad together. So they come hand in hand. So for me, it's not really a big thing. But when you're not taking it too personal, you've been poking Wizkid for how long?
Very long.
You now take it personal, as in talking about his family. For me, I can't take that shit. No matter who you are, no matter if I idolize your father in my hand and and you're not talking about my father, you're talking about my mother, you're talking about my immediate family. Forget. I'll have to just use the F word on you, just like Whiskey did. So that's just it. And Shehu did not respect his old age. He's just dragging. I believe it's for PR though. I believe maybe very soon might just be hearing something from him, dropping a song, and that song, go even go far.
Wow, that was a nice one from you, Mr. Bayo.
Thank you.
And Miss Kenny, what do you have to say about this?
Okay, at this point, I'm actually not supporting anyone, whether the show or the Whiskey. I'm actually not supporting anyone. But one thing show needs to understand is respect is reciprocal.
Yeah.
Because if only he actually looked at his own old age, he won't be exchanging words with Whiskey. And when you look at records way back, this is not the first time Sean has been looking for issues to exchange words with a younger artist. Because the thing is, Fela is a great man, he's a legend, like Mr. Bayo said. So the thing is, if you want that legendary distinct respect to keep on going, you need to take his name out of your dispute. Because most of the times you tend to bring what do they call it, insults upon Fela.
Yes, now.
Because you telling Whiskey actually telling him that he's actually greater than his father is an insult.
Oh yes.
Yes, because
very big one.
Fela was known as an activist who fought for the rights of the people.
Oh yes.
Either directly or indirectly. He was a fearless man.
Yeah.
So when you compare Fela's lifestyle back then to now, there is no one compared to him.
Definitely.
No youth is bold enough to stand like Fela, especially standing against the government.
Definitely.
And having a backbone like Fela's mother back then.
Yeah.
No youth can stand like that. So imagine Whiskey now saying he's actually greater than the father. At the same time, I am not supporting Whiskey, and at the same time, I'm not saying what Whiskey said is right. But the thing is, if you want to be respected, you act the way you want.
But do you know, to some point, I actually feel like Whiskey just said it, he never meant it, because he spoke out of anger. That's what I feel.
The truth is, I feel okay. I actually believe that's what is actually playing out, because somebody, yes, we'll talk about it. Shehu is going to say, you tattoo, he let him. He actually said something. I watched the video where he said, you will not do that. That is, if you did not go and take off the tattoo of the father, if you idolize somebody and you make him a part of you, that means you're taking that person to the grave. You understand? Yeah. But now, let me use the word, he's a big fool in the sense that he's rubbing mud on the name of the father, of his father, that we all, I respect Fela so much, that we all respect. Is dragging, you know something about this generation is a generation that don't have respect. Unlike our generation, they don't have respect. You understand? So if you're breaking yourself down, they will help you. They will go the extra mile and help you. Whatever, if you're doing it halfway, they will go 110% to show you that we don't get respect. You understand? So that's the way it is. So for you to earn their respect yourself first. But in a situation where I was watching the video, was bragging, your father, can your father send so and so, can your father do this? That is talking about Whiskey. And Whiskey has actually played his part. But whenever you're taking something too far, Whiskey has not responded for so long, for close to like 6 days. Whiskey did not respond. Only one drop, one tweet, one this thing, the whole place scatter. Imagine.
Which is why I said he was pushed to the wall. He didn't really mean.
But at the same time, there are actually words he should have used, not that exact.
Do you know, Miss Kelly? Do you know they said this is not the first time Shehu has been dragging on this?
I know.
Now imagine being dragged, being pushed.
You are being dragged, but
you have to gather something that you will think out, and it's going to affect that person.
If you really idolize Fela, you shouldn't have made that statement.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I feel that one was okay. Okay. Whiskey did a whole album about his mom. We all know how dear his mom is to him, right?
Yes.
Now, you can't tell me that Fela is not dear to Whiskey than his mom.
No.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You know the relationship, the personal relationship they have. Fela is somebody that Whiskey actually look up to, that he has helped him. Listening to Whiskey talk about Fela, he say he has helped him in a lot of ways. Not one-on-one relationship, but you have a
Yes.
one-on-one relationship with your mother, and you can't wait and let anybody insult your mother.
That's
Whiskey
true.
did not respond, not until
He involved his
he
mom.
involved his mom.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it's personal for him. You understand? It's very, very deep and it's personal for him. So if I were in Whiskey's shoe, maybe I would have done worse.
Was done
And then the consequences. You understand? Because if you want to drag me in the mud, let's go there. You understand? That's just it.
Well, for me, if you ask me, I would say Shehu should work hard on making sure that his father's legacy remain, instead of throwing or dragging people here and there, comparing them with his dad. Yeah, and that would be the best option or decision for him.
Definitely.
Now, having looked into the case of our popular singer Davido and his supposed daughter Michelle, do you think do you kind of like think her request should be granted, like the fair and transparent DNA test she's requested for?
Okay, for me, yeah, the child is growing up. The child of yesterday is no longer a child, But listening to something that will bring for the first time, let's have respect on that, the Adelike's family.
Yeah.
For the first time, the Adelike's family, they are not they are not scared of having kids. They are not scared about children. It's not that they can't take care of them.
They
you
are well
understand?
respected for that. They
Okay,
own
for
up to their
instance,
mistakes.
okay, Mr. Adeleke himself, that is Sir Adeleke,
Yeah.
has 14 grandchildren right now. You understand?
Yes.
But hearing first, what would bring Mr. Adeleke himself, Sir Adeleke himself, to social
Come out
media
and say
for the
something
first
for the
time?
first time, yes.
This man has integrity.
Oh,
You
yes.
understand? So
Oh, yes.
trying to drag the family name in the mud is not okay. Listening to the man himself, yeah, it's not about him now coming out. It's not even about the child. I believe there are other things that people are trying to just make out of it
That's
for
true.
their own selfish reason. I was listening to the man. He said the girl, that post is not even done by that same girl.
Her mom did it.
It's not even done by her mom. It's by a relative that is just trying to milk something out of this thing. Because okay, now we are all chasing a lot of things. Everybody's trying to push people to their page,
That's
do this
true.
one, do this one.
Yeah.
It's all for content. But not knowing that people's life are at stake in doing this, a baby girl is involved in this.
But do you know this girl in particular? I learned she spoke out. She said that she has been bullied in school countless times over this particular issue. That she's claiming that she's a daughter of so and so, and yet you understand how
Following
it
this
usually
issue
happens for students in
years,
school.
I understand. Following this issue, a DNA test was done. Even at first, when the dad actually met with the grandmom, you understand,
Yeah.
because she came out, okay, I'm a widow and this and this and that, and the dad actually sent his driver to go pick the mom. One, get to know the mother's address, which they did.
Yeah.
Pick the mom, brought them the mom and the mother of this girl and the baby, as at that time she was still an infant. Brought them to Lagos. They went and did the DNA test. It is not blood test as they said. It was just something that was put in the mouth. They took the test, took it to South Africa as at that time to test. And when they came out, it was 0.000% of whatever.
But do you know now, her mom is actually saying with boldness that she witnessed a kind of like bribery, so that the doctor was given a bribe on a brown envelope. She's saying with full confirmation, and she's still insisting that the DNA test should be done, and this time around it should be a transparent one. Do you think like there's something fishy about this whole thing? That it's just normal, like the way we are just seeing it?
To me, there's a lot of fishy things around this thing. But for me, I stand with the Adeleke on this. Because yes, you've seen they are just gold diggers. Yes, because you're just trying to milk, or you're just trying to reap from where you don't sow. You just, okay, family name, billionaire, yes. If my name, if I can just push this girl into it. Please, and they are playing with the child's life. That's just my issue.
Miss Kenny, what do you think about this whole
I
issue?
think for you, imagine you're having a sickness or something or a disease. What is the first step to do? Is to know what is the root cause of that sickness.
Yes,
You don't just
yes.
administer drugs. So if we're looking to the case of this Adeleke, we should check the backbone of Anoluwa's mother. And who is the backbone is this journalist, Kemi Oluloye.
Yeah.
She has been the one pushing and pushing and pushing this matter. Most of the times you see like this matter is going down, she brings it up. Why is
Years after
because
years.
yes. Why is because she has a personal beef with the Adeleke's family. Because this is not the first thing she keep accusing them. She always looks for issues, because there was a time she brought up issues when Davido lost his friends, and she was like that he normally uses his friends to renew rituals. So in this instance, such a person will do anything,
To
just
bring you down.
anything to bring you down.
That's true.
So that's the case of. So if they can get to the main source of this issue, I think they won't be in a situation where they are. Because the thing is, I think they can't tell me that the DNA was manipulated. What is the money? What is child support to the Adelekes? How many children does Davido have? It's more like the Solomon of our generation, apart from Two-Face. So what is money that cannot take care of his children?
Yes.
So, but the thing is, this DNA is not being manipulated. The issue is Kemi Oluloye. She has been the one pushing and pushing and pushing this issue. And it has actually got to a brim. That's why Davido's father had to come out and he had to open up everything. Even though despite the interview he did, the Anoluwa's mother still came out to counter it.
Oh yes.
Because most of the time when the fire is going and Kemi will just tell them, no, don't agree, don't agree. These rich people will just use you and cajole you, don't agree.
And it was said that Mr. Adeleke himself had offered to offer her money before. It seems like they said she didn't accept, others are saying she accepted. Now cases like that are just going on and off. Just like you said, it seems there's someone who is foiling this whole thing.
It's Kemi.
Just to see that she brings down their delicacy, and which is wrong. Very, very wrong.
So far, I saying something about that. There's their delicacies. They've built a name for themselves over the years. It's not something that can be brought down by mere visit. So it's to me, she's just chasing clouds. And
to some point, you know what? I feel for men. You know why? The very moment you had something to do with a woman, intimacy, they will go extra miles. They'll use so many things to bring you down. I don't know why it's like this.
Funny enough, do you know that this girl has never had anything to do with Davido? Because when they went for the DNA test, Davido was asking her. He told us that I've never seen this lady before. He was asking her, have I met you before? The dad had to kind of tell you.
In that part, he said, she said from the interview back then, she said he was actually drunk. Yes, that he was actually drunk.
That's what I wanted to say.
You know, a drunk man,
he was drunk, quite okay. But following Davido, you know the kind of girls that they are not that kind of girl. Not. Let's just not dive into it.
The emphasis is on drunk. When a man is
drunk, he's drunk and all that, but forget. Even there's level of drunkenness that a man will be that people around him will chase out ladies. They're like, that's just it.
Wow, that was a beautiful one from you both in the studio. I really appreciate your presence once again.
Thank you.
And to my viewers, I look forward to hearing your thoughts on these trending matters, because indeed they need our thoughts to be heard. A lot of people are saying yeah, others are saying no. So I want to know, what is your take on these two amazing matters? You can sponsor the show by calling the number scrolling through your screen. You can also advertise your business by also calling the number scrolling through your screen. To donate for our forthcoming Adekule Komolafe table tennis competition coming up on the 9th to 26th February 2026, you can visit us at www.laveritatv productions.com with a donation fee of 2,200 Naira only. For your touchy, catchy, and other amazing wonderful programs. You can visit us on all our social media handles. You can also follow us and put on your notification bells. On X is Laveritatv Ltd. On Instagram is Laveritatv Ltd. On TikTok is MOFW Dating. On YouTube is Laveritatv Ltd. And on Facebook we are Laveritatv News NG and Adekunle Komolafe Foundation TV. And on Laveritatv Trending News, see you next time. Bye-bye.